today I'm going to be talking about Yukon Striker at Canada's Wonderland, which is a bAd dive coaster. Enough said. Alright, so Yukon Striker is a bAd dive coaster that is located at Canada's Wonderland, and because it's a dive coaster, let's just say it pulls 0 G-force, because dive coasters are obviously forceless, and if you don't know that, then you are not a coaster enthusiast. Okay, so just going over the layout here, it goes through a forceless turnaround, up a forceless lift hill, then turns into a forceless drop, and then a forceless immelman, and the reason why it's forceless is because it's a dive coaster, and it has vector strength, which doesn't help, and of course it doesn't have a length of a normal train, so it is forceless. And so you go through that forceless immelman, through a forceless 0G roll, through the forceless loop and forceless other immelman, and then the rest of the ride is also forceless. And just right off the bat, I want to say that because it's a dive coaster, it is forceless. If you couldn't tell, doesn't matter what you do on a dive coaster, it pulls 0 G-force. And that is why it is not a good ride, because it is a dive coaster. The only thing that matters is airtime. And so when I went into this coaster, I was expecting Steel Vengeance, but I did not get Steel Vengeance. And so it was a huge letdown for me, and I was disappointed. And also, it was not as good as my favorite roller coaster of all time, which is CoAsTeR at Cedar Point, because that roller coaster has airtime. And it also has G-force and smashes your head against the restraint like a like button, so that just adds to everything. But this ride just does not compare to anything, and because it has the vector strengths, you don't feel anything except for searing pain, because vector strengths are the worst thing in the world. And I just don't know what to say anything else, because, you know, it's a dive coaster, so there can't be anything else they can do to it, because it's a dive coaster. It's from B&M, and it has vector strengths, which means it automatically sucks, right? Well, if you want to hear my actual thoughts, I got a video that's linked in the iCard up here, and I talk about my actual thoughts about the ride, and it's actually a pretty good ride, so you should go check out that video right now. There's a link in the description, or click the card above, and bye!